What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys had a great week. Happy Thursday. One more day to the Labor Day weekend. This is the Juice Box Heroes podcast. I'm one of your hosts, PK. As always, the Dubon Fan Club president, Chris Moreno. Should be Bones Bryles is in the house, fellas. How is the week?
It's been long. It's been busy. It's been filled with baseball outside of Astros. The weekend's going to be also long and busy and filled with baseball and probably a little bit of work too. So that's all I got. Bryles, how was your week going?
Man, I got a little bit better than that, I guess. Anyway, we had a little bit of baseball. We had some Astros baseball, which Chris and I were very high on going into this Rockies series, which I know we're going to get into that here in a minute. Calm down, PK. PK did get it correct. Oh, there it is.
Nope. Well,
but
got too excited.
One thing I will tell you, and PK's got the jump on me on this one, I am super looking forward to some big NCAA football. You guys know,
hell yeah.
And I'm waiting to see these Longhorns put it to the Buckeyes. So anyway, we'll get into some baseball. PK, how was your week, buddy?
It's been very, very busy. Very, very busy. Work busy. Better than not being busy, but very busy. Tonight, my daughter had her first 7th grade volleyball game down there in Lake City. So it was a scrimmage, but it was the first game to play, 7th grade volleyball. So it was cool. But let's get into this thing, man. Like Riles was introducing me, I picked the two for the Astros to go 2-1 against Colorado. They did. So yeah, look, Monday's game, was it Monday? Tuesday's game.
Yes.
Tuesday's
game, yeah.
Tuesday's game imploded in one inning. In one inning, it imploded. And it started with somebody playing, I'm not going to say the name because if y'all watch the game, you know. It started with somebody playing second base who should have taken the out at first, tried to make an out at second, got 2 errors on that play, and that led to 4 unearned runs of that inning. His name, Chris, what's his name?
Jeremy Pena.
No, it's Mauricio Dubon. He's the one that tossed it to Pena.
No, Pena's the one that got hit with those 2 errors.
I understand. No, that is correct. But what I'm saying is that Dubon should have taken the out to first. I know he was trying to make a play, but he should have taken the out to first. Anyways, let's go with Tuesday's game. What were y'all's thoughts? 6-2 was the final.
No, it was 6-1. And
I thought it was 6-1.
And again, I mean, we saw this a couple series ago where the Astros take this no-name guy who's no one's heard of, who's got a 19.36 ERA, and they make him look like Sandy Koufax. I mean, again, it's very frustrating to see, when you have a guy that when you look at it on paper, and that was the big thing, with the last episode was on paper, this should have been a sweep. You had Brown, you had Fromber, and you had Costanza. But, I mean, Brown had a hiccup of a start, and again, the offense, was ice cold. Everyone was super excited for the return of Yordan, and it was like pretty much for nothing because I think they got a total of like 5 hits. Yordan had like 2 or 3 walks. I mean, so he didn't really
2 walks
do
for
anything,
sure.
But yeah, I mean, so it was a whole lot of excitement with a whole lot of not the results that we wanted. Bryles, what did you see?
I will disagree a little bit with you on Hunter Brown. I do feel like he got the job done because if you look at his stat line, he only had 2 earned runs. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. He didn't pitch to the Hunter Brown that we're used to seeing him pitch to, but he had 2 earned runs. And PK, you already brought it up. You can put the errors on whoever you want, but Dubon was the one that should have been tacked with those. I mean, let's be honest here. He should not be playing second. And I've been preaching this all season. If anybody's going to play second, you put Altuve there and you let him retire there at this point. Everybody keeps saying that he's all this big defensive problem and all this. I don't see it. I mean, this is the eyeball test, but seriously, I do not see him being that big of a defensive liability at second base. So anyway, that was the 2 things I'll say there about Hunter and Dubon. Other than that, the rest of the pitching staff didn't look sharp, I guess is the best way to put it. And our offense, just like Chris said, did not look sharp either. I would say the highlight of that game is that it was Hello Kitty night. That was about it. And Chris, you were about to say something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was Tuesday night or was last night's game. I heard Bagwell say something, and normally when Bagwell talks, I kind of tune him out because he's very monotone. But he made a really good point, and I believe that first game, because Altuve wasn't in that lineup Tuesday night, was he? Or was
No,
he?
he was out. No, he was
No.
out of it. He might have been the DH. I think that's about it though.
Well, then he must not have played last night's game. And Bagwell said something like, listen, you're a game and a half ahead of Seattle. You have 30 games left. Right now, you got to cut that crap with the letting people rest and go out and win the division. So that's why Dubon was at, second base. And I mean, I thought he was a gold glover. I mean, they had to create a utility gold glove to give him. But I mean, yeah, he should have. He was absolutely. He made the wrong decision as far as trying to go to second instead of going to first. But I mean, it didn't. I mean, it didn't really matter. I mean, if they only got out of that inning giving up 2 runs, the offense wasn't there. I mean, so all right, go ahead, PK. I'll let you have your time to shine.
No, I was just gonna say you have the fact that you just said I knew he was a Gold Glover is bullshit because you've never said that. You've always said the
That's not
latter,
true.
which
I
was
knew he was a Gold Glover.
which
I said
was
they had to create it.
they
They had to create a
created.
position
You've
for him.
always said that they've created an award for him. So, anyways,
I mean,
yeah,
technically,
no,
is he a Gold Glover? Yes or no? Technically, yes or no?
technically he is.
Yes,
Technically,
because
our whole
they had to
technically our whole
create a
infield
position
is.
for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically our whole infield is. When Altuve's there, I like Ramon Urias at second personally. Now the bat's not really there, so it's kind of it's the same with Dubon. Like the bat's not there, but I kind of like Urias at second. If you're not going to have Altuve there, but yeah, no look, Tuesday was just not good. We talked about it on Sunday night. The 2 pitchers pitching in this game, in the 2 to 3 games, their ERA was north of 14, right? North of 14. And you couldn't do anything. So let's go into Tuesday because that's a perfect segue because I posted something on X, literally what I just said, that 2 of the guys were north of 14 on their ERA, and this would have been before Cam Smith's home run, I guess later in the game, but our bats were still not doing anything right in game 2. So it's the playing down to the level of talent, it blows my mind. It really does blow my mind that like you can get so up for a Boston or New York or LA in LA, right? But then you have Colorado where like it's an opportunity for you to put some distance or try to put some distance between you and the Mariners, right? And I don't think did we pick up what, half a game in the series?
Yes, that's it.
I think we picked up half a game.
Yeah.
And to go back to your point, Chris, like I remember Bagwell talking about that because he was talking about Yordan having a day off here soon. Like he just came back, right? He just came back.
Yeah.
And so it's, because he talked about how many games per season he played, back in the gap. Like he, played 162 games, I think like 5 or 6 seasons, total. Like he was there the whole time. Now the days like that for Major League, this is not what it is. These guys get, days off all the time. I mean, except for like Matt Olson, who plays 700 something games so far in a row. But I agree with what Bagwell said, which was you got 30 games left. You're in a tight ass race and you need all your best players in the lineup every day because you have to win as many games as possible to make sure that you keep down Seattle. So I agree 100% with Bagwell. Other than that, I would prefer for Bagwell to not be in the booth for 2 games.
Yeah. I mean, but like that MO of playing down to your competition, I mean, we've seen that a lot in these past, I want to say going all the way back to when Dusty was still here in 2023. I mean, I remembered it last season because I remember we had a stretch. It was either coming out of the All-Star break or it was going into the All-Star break. We had 3 games against like Cincinnati, 3 games against or 2 games against Colorado, and then we had 3 against Oakland. And I think in those 8 games we went 2-6. And
we got swept by the Reds. I remember that series.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember we talked about it. We're like, okay, this is where we're gonna really, make that gap between us and I think the Rangers at the time. and they went 2-6. I mean, so like this has kind of been, I guess you could say with this version of this Astros run, in the last 3 years, like that's kind of been like a big mainstay where like normally like you go back to 2021, 2019, you'd have Colorado up. You would have put 30 runs on them
Oh
in
yeah.
the series. But yeah, so I mean Fromber looked really good. He went seven shutout innings. So that's good for Fromber. It's good to see that maybe he's gotten his mojo back, starting to, put away the rogue Fromber. I mean, but yeah, you had Cam Smith. What was it? The first home run he's hit since like June or
June
something like that. So,
June
26th.
I mean,
22nd.
that's
22nd.
yeah. I mean, so that's definitely a guy that you need to get hot. Another one of those guys. When you think of the Astros lineup, now that you have Correa in there, you've got Yordan back. He's probably not one of the top 3 or 4 guys you think of when you think of that lineup. So if you could get him going right at this time to stay hot and all the way as we go into October. We're about to head into September baseball. That's another. And speaking of another guy who's getting hot, Christian Walker. Christian Walker's getting super duper hot. And again, we're starting to see now. It's like, man, I'm almost at the point with Christian Walker where that if he wants to get super hot right now, I'm good with it. Whatever. I'm willing to put away your past sins of the first 3-4 months of the season.
So
If
you'd
you want to
forgive
get
him.
right,
You forgive him completely.
well, let's see how hot he stays. If this is just a 2-game thing and then he goes back to being ice cold, then it is what it is. I mean, but like, it's good to see some of these other guys not named Correa, not and you had not Altuve. Yordan went deep last night. So yeah, it's like, so it's good to see some of these guys, not your top 3 or 4 guys, not name Altuve, not name Yordan, not name Correa, Sanchez. Those guys have been kind of carrying the offense. So to see Cam Smith carry it, to see Christian Walker carry it, hopefully that's a good sign of like these I guess we'll call them second tier guys starting to pull some of their weight as well. And Browse, I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah, what I saw on Wednesday was our pitching staff looked phenomenal, which I hate to say, but we haven't seen that in a while now. They've had their struggles from especially the bullpen, but to see Fromber go out there and actually right the ship, and then see the bullpen come in and handle business, that's good. But I do want to remind everybody, and we've talked about this a little bit, the Rockies had 39 wins walking into Houston. That is the worst record in the Major League Baseball. We should have blanked them all 3 games. So what happened on Tuesday should not have happened. What happened on Wednesday was indicative of what we thought was going to happen the entire series. It was really good to see Yordan in his second game back, hit that home run, of course. It was fantastic to see Cam Smith get off the snide and, hit a home run since June 22nd. And then, on top of that, just like Chris was saying, Christian Walker has been sneaky hot all the way through. I've been talking about it, but if you look at like anything in the media, especially if you go on Astros Twitter or anything like that, there's people just dogging on him for really no reason at this point. Don't get me wrong, his glove hasn't been as good as it was in Arizona last year when he was a Golden Glover, but at the same time, he's been actually showing up and showing out every single game. So anyway, I got to give my props to him. I'll give him some more props when we're talking about the game today. But yeah, that was it. Framber handled business, and then the offense actually came through and got it done.
Yeah, so Walker has 21 home runs now. I think he's hit like 11 since like the middle of July. He's been on a hot streak for sure. He's 4 home runs away from going 4 seasons in a row of 25 plus home runs, right? I think what it does, it's like, when he disappears, it's, F Walker, screw Walker, when he tosses the ball to the pitcher over his head or doesn't make the play at first, it's what the hell, all that, right? So I'm with Chris. We need him to be more consistent. He's a 240 something hitter, right? He's not terrible.
No, not
like,
yeah. And this is where I disagree with you, Rouse. Because we didn't bring him over here to hit 230 or hit 238.
No,
okay,
agree.
Now, in his last 7 games, he's been pretty hot. He's hit about 310. Over his last 30 games, he's hitting 245. I mean, like, I understand a couple years ago he hit 270 something. Last year he hit 260 something. I'm not saying we brought him over here to hit 320. I mean, but like, if you compare his numbers to last year, and you know, he has taken a step back from last year, which last year he had taken a step back from the year before. So I don't know if that's just grandfather time, you know, slowly starting to creak its way. But you know, like I said, we're not paying. You know, yes, I would say he's been more consistent on the defensive side than he's been on the offensive side, even though he's had his blips here and there in the field.
Yeah.
But I mean, offensively, I think we expected a handful more than 238.
Average wise, for sure, we definitely expected a better average. But you know, like you said, Chris, I mean, he's been on the, you know, air quote decline batting average wise, you know, for the last 2 seasons, and now going into this season. So we'll see. But look, he's getting hot. He's getting hot right now when we need him to. I mean, he's had. I feel like he's been pretty decent. You know, pretty good coming back to the All-Star break. You know, I mean, the Boston series. I think he had a home run 3 games in a row, didn't he? Was it the Boston series?
Yeah, he had a good
at
stretch.
Boston series.
I mean, I'm not saying he's been.
You know, so
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's been like complete ass, but
Yeah,
sometimes sometimes when he gets to the plate with runners on, like there's no chance. Like on Tuesday night.
yeah.
Well,
Like Tuesday night, he was like, I mean, look, I'm not saying hitting 99 miles an hour is easy, like at all, but you are a professional athlete, you know, Christian Walker, and it was, the ball was in the mitt, and then the guy swung, you know, so not going to try to clown on him.
I think our fan base though still has like Jose Abreu hangover though, man.
1,000%.
I think he catches a lot more flack than he deserves.
Yeah, I mean, like,
but you're
like
right.
he was supposed to be the guy to come in and erase the terrible taste in your mouth that was Jose Abreu. And it's just like, it's like drinking pee, not that I've done it before. And then you try to chase, like, I'm pretty sure that I can remember. And then you try to chase that pee taste with, like, I don't know, like super flat, super old, like soda, if you drink soda. And it's like, man, this also tastes like ass. Is it as bad as the pee that I drink? I don't know, but it still doesn't taste great. I'm not saying.
I mean, I'm telling you, look,
it doesn't taste.
I'm taking Christian Walker all day.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
All day over what we had at first base, right?
But I think we were trying. You know, we were expecting maybe chilled Dr. Pepper when we got flat ass. You know, like Coke Zero that's been sitting out in 100-degree weather for a week. Yeah. Whoa.
RC Cola.
Whoa.
All right. So that is the Colorado game. I didn't see. Let's go into Wednesday's game. Thursday's game. I missed the day game today. But I do know that Costanza sucks. And I'll tell you why he sucks. Because he didn't go 6 innings. That's the only reason.
I was like,
no, but he went. I
was gonna say, I thought he pitched pretty well.
He went 5 2/3, gave up 2. That streak of, I think that's 4. I think it's 4 starts in a row where he's given up less than, 2 or less runs. He needed 1 more out to go, a 4th consecutive quality start. This guy he's got to be your number 3 right now. Got to be.
He's your hero right now. He is. He's your guy. Yeah, he's your guy that last year Ronel Blanco was. That in 2023. JP France was. He's your guy that came out of absolute nowhere, that has been a backbone of your rotation when you needed him to be. When Fromber and Hunter Brown, swapped when they were going to struggle. You had Colton Gordon in there for a minute. Now he's down in AAA. But Costanza has come through, which is why, like, when we get to the Angels series, you're going to notice that there's a name, unless he's going to be the TBD eventually, that's not in that rotation. At least he's not listed for the rotation, and that's Lance McCullers. So, yeah. But yeah, Costanza's been a gangster.
Yeah, he's been Mr. Consistent in our rotation. To be honest with you, especially with everything that's been going on. I mean, PKU. I mean, you knocked it out. It's like the worst start he's had. He gave up 2 runs and was a hair under 6 innings. I mean, come on, man. Nobody ever expected that out of this guy. And the fact that he's been able to go out there every single time and do it, then that's been absolutely fantastic. So the game today, I mean, yeah, I think he threw a great game. He went out there and did exactly what we expected him to. And then with the back-to-backs of Altuve and Walker, I think that definitely helped us out, to say the least. So, and also to point out, Chris, what you were saying earlier, guess who was absent from the game today? Who was on the bench? Got some rest. Mr. Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who was.
That's what I'm saying. He just came back. That's what Bagwell was talking about on last night's game. Was, well, maybe Bagwell wasn't specifically, but that was along the lines of you're probably, one or two of these guys are probably going to get an off day because it's a Thursday day game, right? It's Thursday, yeah, Thursday, and you're just going to, try to save some of it, but like you got to be playing all the time. I saw a post on Twitter, kind of made me laugh, which was about Yordan. It's like, after 2 games, he needs a day off. What was the 3 months off not enough time?
Absolutely.
Right. I saw that same one, man.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I don't know. It just, you can't be running out, your bench guys, your getaway day game, getaway game lineup. Like you have to put them all.
I mean, you
there.
almost didn't get away with that against the worst team in baseball.
Right.
I mean, just think of it like that.
Yeah.
Now,
it was
they
3-3 going to the 8th.
Yeah, I mean they have to.
It was Walker's bomb that took the lead, right?
If you're playing the Yankees, you're 9 times out of maybe 8 times out of 10. I mean they won the series without him. I mean, but like I agree, 110%. Enough of this scheduled days off shit. I mean, you've got 29 games left in the season. It's not like you have a 10-game lead. If you have a 10-game lead, okay, I get it. You got a game and a half on Seattle. Altuve needs to play the rest of the season. Yordan needs to play the rest of the season. You've got Pena, and then you've got Jake Myers also on a rehab stint. When he comes back, his ass needs to play every single day until the end of the season.
Yeah,
no more of these. You play 2 games, you need to get a rest. You're about to be able in a couple of days to call up 2 more additional players for your roster. So,
where are we with our catchers?
Oh God, catcher. Let's see.
Caratini's got the concussion, and then Diaz has the wrist.
Diaz has the hurt wrist. So you have Cesar Salazar, and I don't even know if they have anybody else because I could have sworn that Caratini was in a concussion protocol.
He is for the next 7 to 10 days. That's why I shot that out earlier today.
And unless they're going to have Chaz McCormick play catcher when he's not pitching in relief, he might be able to.
Let's bring up Walter Yannick. Bring him his ass up.
He's a minute away.
No, I know he is.
He's a mile away.
Who's our emergency catcher? I'm assuming it's Dubon.
No, it's Cesar Salazar.
No.
Yeah, he is the emergency.
No,
he's the emergency catcher.
We are on the emergency catcher. No, but I know like the emergency catcher. They always have like one, regular player or whatever that is the emergency catcher. I don't know who it is.
Dubon, I guess.
Who it would be?
Chaz, fuck it, send it.
I'm telling you, Chaz can do anything
except hit.
Except for hit. He can do everything except for the.
He can strike fools out though,
and throw people out. Yeah. So that was, like I said, I didn't get to watch today's game. I saw the highlights. I saw the Walker bomb late in the game, the second one of the day, I think it was, right?
Yes, sir.
So Abreu comes in. I believe he struck the batter out looking to end the game.
That's what I saw. Shut him down.
So Abreu, man, what do y'all think about Abreu in this closing role?
I was a little upset last night when he came in because it wasn't a safe situation. And I literally said this to myself. I'm like, man, I hope they don't need him tomorrow. And then they needed him today, and he shut him down. So they shut me up. I got nothing.
Well,
he's looked good, though. He's very good. It is the
my
Rockies,
question then is if he came in and he's just like Chris, like you said, in a spot where basically it should have been a day of rest. So where does Craig Kimbrell fit into all this? I mean, I know he's supposed to be maybe the setup guy, but why wouldn't you just put him in at this point anyway? So anyway, I don't know.
I don't even think he's the setup guy. I think
he would be the setup
guy. He's just a guy.
Yeah, I think he's just a little relief.
Oh, you talking about right now? Like right now's setup guy?
Yeah,
King.
Where?
Yeah, King is your setup guy.
He has to be. And I don't even like that either, at all.
I don't like that.
I've got zero trust in King or Okert.
Yeah. I don't trust that
Sousa's
entire
hurt too,
bullpen
so,
except for
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Sousa's like out of nowhere, his elbow hurt.
but don't worry, they called back up AJ Blueball, so they'll let him pitch.
Oh, he's your long guy.
Maybe they're finally. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Maybe they'll move McCullers to the bullpen where he belongs.
And then Rooney came up like Moonlight Graham and pitched like 7 pitches, and then all of a sudden he's like out
And
for the
he's
season.
hurt. Yes. It's like, bro, you just got here. How are you hurt?
That dude got hurt off the flight.
I know.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Like,
all right, let's get into this weekend, man. We got the Angels in town. Angels in town?
Yes.
All right.
Big Labor Day weekend series.
Here we go.
A 4-gamer?
Oh, my half game out. Damn.
Is it a 4-gamer? No, it's 3 games. Oh, 4-gamer. Hey, that's how you get back above 500.
There you go. That's all you get.
Thanks.
It's about as it goes. I'm here for you.
Can't be Homer sometime, guys.
All right, guys, here we go. Coming up into your Labor Day weekend, we got the Angels in town. Don't forget, Saturday is Bring Your Dog to the Park Day, where they have Chris's favorite player, Mauricio Dubon, having a bobblehead holding his 2 dogs. So there you go. Anyway, all right, let's get into it. Friday, Christian Javier 101. 5.4 ERA, hoping to get that down in his short 2025 career so far. Against Anderson, 2-8 with a 4.73 ERA. Saturday, Spaghetti Arrighetti coming in at 1-5 with a 6.21 ERA. He needs to definitely get some work in. Against Hendricks, 6-9 with a 5.4 ERA. Sunday, you got Brown coming in again. 10-6 with a 2.37 ERA against Soriano, 9-9, 3.85. Monday, our favorite pitcher on the entire staff, TBD, against Yusei at 6-9 with a 3.68 ERA. And he's actually looked pretty good this season, so I can't complain. But anyway.
I'll start it off. I'll start it off.
There you go.
All right. So I'm taking the split. That's what I'm taking. 2-2. I have this sneaky feeling about Soriano that, I don't know. I just feel like the last time we faced Soriano, he had a pretty damn good game against us. The Yusei thing, I don't know. I just think it's hard to predict a 4-game series. That's so it's easier to take the split. Arrighetti, his last outing, he cut his walks down, and in doing that, he was able to extend his outing a little bit longer. So hoping that Arrighetti gets to, do that again. Keep the walks down, pitch count down, and the offense picks him up. Who's going tomorrow? Who's tomorrow? Oh, Javier. Javier needs to bounce back.
Javi.
I think he only lasted like 3 innings last outing because I think he was sick. So hopefully he got the bubble guts taken care of. It'd be nice for him to set the tone on this homestand, on this outing tomorrow night. Get the W. Hunter Brown, I don't know about shit. The more I'm talking about it, man, the more I'm talking myself into 3-1. I still think I'm going to stay 2-2, though. That's what I think. TBD, I don't know if I really want to see Lance on the hill. I don't know. I don't think I do. Blue ball.
Bros, you want to go next?
Blue ball on Monday.
You want me to go?
Yeah, no, I'll take it next. All right, so Tyler Anderson, I've had him on my fantasy team, and I know exactly what he is. I think we're going to absolutely crush his pitching, to be honest with you. I dropped him about 2 weeks ago because of the way he's been pitching lately, and it's been awful. Hendricks, our bat should wake up for this. Now, I think the biggest part that we've got going on, it's been kind of the theme of this podcast so far, is like, what lineup are we rolling out there? Are we rolling out our A stuff? Or are we playing, let this guy take a rest day? What is it going to be? But anyway, long story short, I agree with PK on the Soriano one. I do think that's going to be a tough game. I'm going 3-1. I really do think that we can get to Kikuchi. We know exactly what he is. He was on our team last year. So, I mean, there shouldn't be any surprises. He has not changed anything between last year and this year in his pitching style, his pitching repertoire, or anything like that. So, I mean, I think we're going to take 3 out of 4.
Attaboy.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Chris is going for the 4-game
for a
sweep.
second. I mean, because here's where I'm at, man. I mean, we've only got so many series left, and I have a handful of games to make up, so I can't go with the split, which I was going to normally go with. So I am forced to try to either make up ground. So you have, what's the first matchup? You have
Javier and Anderson
versus. So it's Tyler Anderson. So I'm going to give a shout out to David because David's the one that's really upset with this. I can tell you're talking about who's going to play. Sanchez is not going to play because even though he's like 17 for his last 19 at bats, because he's a lefty and the analytics say he doesn't hit lefties, he's not going to play tomorrow, which I think is horse shit if you're asking me. And no one's
He's also not going to play the USAC game
Agreed.
either.
So I think if a guy is that hot, you roll with it instead of saying, "Oh, this guy hits," whatever. I'm going to go with.
Just say it. 4-0. He's going 4-0, baby.
I mean, with you say he only hears what he only hears what he wants to. I'm gonna go 3-1. I think we're gonna see Lance McCullers in that TBD, and he does. I mean, like I know he didn't look terrible his last outing, but he didn't look great. I feel like Lance, and I'm gonna just regurgitate what I've been saying for the last year and a half. I feel like everybody in that organization needs to just let go of the past, let go of 2017, and just allow Lance to be the 1 to 2, maybe 3 inning guy out of the bullpen that he was born to be. Put aside the start, be the reliever you were born to be. Okay. I'm going to go 3-1. I do agree with you. I think Jose Soriano is a really good pitcher. Clearly, with that record the way it is, and his ERA clearly doesn't get the run support. He's not a terrible pitcher. Definitely not an ace. I have to go 3-1. I was going to go 2-2, but I'm going to go 3-1 just because I got to try to make up ground,
and try to stay half game in front of me. I get it,
and I got to try to stay half game in front of him.
do we have a punishment for finishing last? Probably not.
No,
maybe next season. Next season,
am I gonna have to get like a tattoo or something, or
yes, something. A tattoo of my face
on your neck. So
on your neck.
Show it off.
There you go.
Right behind your ear.
There you go.
All right, so that's what we got for this weekend, man. I hope that everybody has a fantastic Labor Day weekend. If y'all don't know, turn those TVs on Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning. Going to the Horseshoe. It's going to be awesome. UT's wearing their icy whites. If you haven't seen them, they are filthy. Filthy.
I heard they were icy.
Very icy. Very icy white.
There you go.
Look, man, guys, I hope y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. It's Friday tomorrow. Unless y'all are off. If you're off, happy early Labor Day start. For me, I'll be working. But until then, I think we're going to be back on Sunday. Are we doing a Labor Day Sunday?
Yes. Yeah, we'll be back.
All right.
It'll be you and me. I think Browse is going to be wasting away in Margaritaville.
Sounds awesome for him.
Yes,
we will be doing an almost weekend recap because the series will be going on. But we'll still be here.
Yep.
7:30 on Sunday. Until then, this is the Juice Box Heroes podcast. I'm PK. That's Chris. That's Browse. And we'll holler at y'all in a few days. Hook 'em, baby. Let's go.
Hook 'em. 27-17 is my prediction.
It's going to be a good one, dude.